sunset, sitting on D, feeling like Pac, all eyes.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-round. And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against the Chicago Bulls. For Chicago, they got their season rolling with a nice win in their first game. Now we'll find out if they can build on it and open with back-to-back victories. And let's talk for a moment about Derrick Rose. He's missed so much time the past several seasons with injuries. Kenny, is it too much to expect him to return to his former level, his MVP level?
Well, maybe not the MVP level, but he still can be a serviceable all-star. Meaning he might not be able to dominate for 82 games.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Chicago Bulls and the home team. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Durant is out there with Pippen. Then there's Noah. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Jordan in at the 2. Pippen kicks to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. The shot is off. Excellent D from Cantor.
And guys, it's easy to forget sometimes just how young Kevin Durant still is. I mean, last season, he became the second youngest player to get to 15,000 points.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
And Clark, that's what you like to duplicate time and time again for the rest of the game.
How about that screen by Noah?
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Here's the professor. He's covered by Rose. Cantor's shot is off. For Durant getting to 15,000 points, the only player, Clark, to do it quicker was LeBron James.
Yeah, and it's even more impressive when you realize that Durant did spend 1 year in college, Kevin. You take a year off his age, and he and LeBron got to that point plateau in virtually the same amount of time.
Here's the professor. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. They set the pick. Chicago grabs the miss. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, more than anything else, I think three-point shooting was the key, the catalyst, if you will, in that game.
Yeah, it's really a nice weapon to have because it makes things easier for you in other parts of your offense when you can knock down the 3.
Here's the professor after the Bulls pick up 2. Shoots from the line. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Right side Rose. Releases from 15. The shot is off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for them, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
On defense, Chicago. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Chicago right now, they've got Michael Jordan. Pau Gasol is out there with Durant. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Rose in at the 1. Got a piece of it. Pass to Skinny. Nice Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Skinny's got 4 points in the quarter. Chicago trailing here. It's Durant with the drive. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And as always, the big knock on Cantor during his career has been his defense. I mean, great on offense, but seems to get picked on in the post.
Passes to Skinny. Down low, the 10-footer. Shots good by Ibaka.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
A beautiful pass that time from MJ.
And the pass to Skinny. And he lays it straight in. Skinny's got 8.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's the professor. Pass to Canner. And there's the feed to Henderson. 1 second left. No good on that last second attempt there. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. It's the Bulls. They're up by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The largest lead for them during the period was 4. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, they called the right plays, and then they executed them. Great job in the first half. That's why they were so efficient, and they shot so accurately. The defense threw a number of different looks at them, but they were always prepared because they were cool, calm, and efficient.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
The big positive, I think, their points in the paint. They were determined to work the ball inside of Ernie. It worked. It's always worked. I got 4 rings. I know it works for a fact. That's why they call me Dr. O'Neal, because I'm a master at being dominant on the inside. Anyway, you got to keep that going because that will continue to open things up for them on the perimeter.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to...
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
They got the magician. Ibaka is out there with Enes Kanter. And there's Skinny, and it's Baker in at the 1 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Good ball movement. You put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Chicago leading. Bulls made the postseason for the 10th time in their last 11 seasons. Last year, they have become a fixture, Greg, in the playoffs in the East.
And how about last season, Kevin, had that interdivision matchup in their first round against the up-and-coming Bucks. Some hiccups for them in that series, but they were able to prevail.
Here is Skinny, 8 points for him. Kicks to Henderson. Clock at 6. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Boy, in that playoff series against the Bucks, the Bulls looked like they were primed for an upset as they started slowly, eventually pulled it together, and came in as the underdogs against the Cavs.
Cavs knocked out the Bulls in 6 games. Bulls went up 2-1 in the series, but didn't have an answer for LeBron. Strong effort from the Bulls, though, but they just couldn't match the firepower of the Cavs.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Kevin Durant. Now here's Henderson.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Off the pick. The rebound by Gibson.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Rose. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard.
Skinny the pass to Cantor. No good from the wing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Pippen with a drive, and that's good for 2. Pippen's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
To the inside, stolen by Noah. Left side Rose. 1 second left. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bulls lead by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. The Bulls leading by 3. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. Rose is the 1 with Butler is the 2. Pippen is out there with Durant, and it's Gasol at the 5 spot. Now here's Butler. Goes back up. Gasol no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
The dish now to Cantor. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Man, did they need those points. And I bet he's the guy that continues to go for it.
Well, unless they alter the defense on him, I mean, he should be the guy they go to. His height gives him a huge edge the way they're playing him now. So keep going to it until the defense adjusts.
Chicago calls timeout. They're in front by 1. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
All right, Doris, thanks.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
.121 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Shot from 12. Green for 2 points. Cantor's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this has been a clinic on what not to do defensively. Just atrocious.
Yeah, I would expect both coaches to really get on their teams about adjusting their defensive mindset and execution going forward.
We've got 1:13 left here in the 4th quarter. Rose kicks to Pippen. Gasol tried to free himself up. And Pippen with the basket. The assist by Rose.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Here's the professor. Inside, it's deflected. Gasol with the steal. Good!
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Here's the professor. To the wing on the left. Feeds it to Henderson. Pass to Skinny. Dishes it to Cantor. Some solid defense from Gasol. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Some changes for Chicago. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. And it's Jordan in for Jimmy Butler. Rose kicks to Pippen. Here's Noah. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead. Here's Baker. No good on the quick three. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Cantor dishes to Henderson, looking to end the run. Rebound by the Bulls.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Derek, in a game where you maybe don't have it going as well offensively as you had hoped, is this sort of win a bit bittersweet for you?
No, a win is a win, don't get me wrong, but I knew I could have played better. I got my teammates that came and helped me tonight, made some huge plays, and we got the win.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there.
And that'll do it.